I don't know if worst comes to worst, but I think I might have to replace my headphones sooner or later. All that gravity is probably just slacking a little bit too much. But it's been lasting me for almost... Jeez, how long has it been since I had these Sennheisers? Maybe a good 5 years or so? Yeah, I think 4 or 5 years. Oh, hello there, everybody. Don't worry, I'm just kind of munching on some crackers. Some Ritz chips. The flavor is zesty ranch and cheddar, I think it's called. Bought them at the supermarket for like $4 a box. Could have been more, but hey, that says a deal. Somewhat. Is it good? Oh, it is good. I bought that and the bold cheddar. Those are the two flavors that I got. I haven't tried the bold cheddar yet, but I'm pretty sure the bold cheddar might be the better one once I open that box. It's just I didn't get a chance to eat it because I decided to go and get a nice little pick-me-up during my work time. I was feeling a little tired, so I got some coffee. Well, I got a latte. Got to be a bit more... How would I put it? A bit more flexible. Gotta have something that tastes good at least, but I know that it's not exactly the smartest thing to do as far as like sugar content being from YouTube side, but it needs to be annoying. Hey, welcome Equinox. I know that some people might actually cross over to here because the delay is not as bad on Twitch compared to YouTube, but it's just only a matter of time until that happens. I think it ran sang until 70 pulls. Yeah. I guess this season's been taking names for sure. I know I'm probably not gonna be as lucky too, considering I used a good amount of my luck for the Vice. Walpurgis might be soon. Yeah, that's true. It might be the time to just start locking up. Just lock up, get ready for Walpurgis, see what's gonna be on the agenda. Then you can go from there. It also kind of makes you think when that is gonna happen too, so perhaps there may be a nice little time to like start working up and getting some shards. Next one is gonna be L Corp. Yeah, let me think. I mean, the last time it was Ruina, right? Last time was the Church of Gears. No, not Church of Gears. Was it? No, it was Night of Despair. Night of Despair match and Queen of Hatred. It was a good Seiko and Reptile. The last time was it was Jong Office and Night owls. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, so it was Alan and Hanafuda. And then get started for Wallbreaker 7. Yeah, because it was kind of focusing a lot more on Kanto 9. So they did kind of do a bit of shortcutting for that, which in hindsight I think was probably the better call considering how densely packed Kanto 9 was. So perhaps it was worth kind of like shortchanging a Wallbreakers if that meant just making the Kanto a bit more sharper, a bit sharper. I'm gonna commit, yes. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the first thing I'm gonna do. That's gonna be the first thing I'm gonna do. Like, I wanna do like the mirror dungeon just so I could get that out of the way. But of course, hard mode's not gonna be ready until probably like next week. What fun. You gotta do it 3 times. Yeah, and honestly, I'm probably just gonna do one run and I'm just gonna do one run on stream and then just do the rest off stream because I know how tedious it's gonna get. I know how exactly tedious it's gonna get. Unless you guys, gals and pals, are willing to watch me go through maybe once or twice within the time that I have. It's gonna be a 420 challenge. Oh yeah, probably just expanding from the extreme. Gosh, I've been trying to pull mouth fouls. Yeah, everybody doesn't have the, everybody's luck is just getting kneecapped. What is going on here? Well, 3 blood fiends and a wild up. I mean, that is a nice trade-off. Share chips? No. No. I can tell you they're Ritz chips. But you're not getting them from me. You're not getting them from me. Unless you cover the cost, which is like $5. $5 ducks. 5 ducats. All right, let's get to it. It's about time that we contribute to Bad Civilization for free because it gives us a free temple. Thanks to the JP base. Probably because of the way that it is a very funny thing. Now that I think about it. Like I saw it bubbling up first too, which is the funnier part. But after like Kanto 9 kind of went over and people got to the end of it, there was one person that was making a huge stink about how the font on Ryoshi's scabbard looked. It looked generic. Mind you, I guess in Korea, Chinese doesn't really get a whole lot of attention, and the way that it looks like with the font that they use, which is like Microsoft Yahoo. Not gonna lie, I think they were spitting. I think they were spitting with that fact that it just looked very generic. But what hammered that point home was someone doing an edit of Heathcliff's bat. Voice of Revenge, and it was Remember. But someone put like a Comic Sans. The Comic Sans Remember or Revenge. Just to kind of emphasize how sauceless it looked. So yeah, that one person just kept making the fuss about it, then more and more people caught wind of it. And when it caught wind, practically the entire JP, and I think, yeah, mostly JP base, and even like some Korean players too were upset about that. Which I understand, because Ryoshu's scabbard before actually had a bit more of a stylistic font on it. So anything involving the CGs going forward are probably going to have a different kind of font. And the fact that they even provide a survey of what fonts to use to replace that initial Yahoo font tells me that they were very, very adamant about having that changed. No, I haven't pulled yet, but I'm not counting my luck in order to do anything here. Knowing me, my luck stat is already at D, or maybe C at some points, but only on a good day. I mean, on Nikkei, I did manage to get both the Liberalia and Velvet. One unit that is a Pilgrim, another unit that is also a character that ultimately benefits Little Mermaid. Try pulling, but all I got was getting spooked by Wingbeat Sinclair. Wait, Wingbeat? I know Wingbeat Wait. I know Wingbeat Ishmael, but not Sinclair. Maybe I'm forgetting something. But at least you didn't. At least you weren't jump scared by Blade Lineage Sinclair. That's the worst. Spool of good measure. Nope. All right. And we are down to the sticks. Oh, Lantern Sinclair. Well, that's a bust. To the mines we go. To the mines we go. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is how it turns. Singles. I got some Lucy's. We're getting bankrupt here, boys and girls. Hope. Hope. Get the bait. That's funny getting against William Matt. You go sun shower. Spooked by potential man. Hope or cope? Hope or cope? Hope or cope? This is hope or cope? Hope. Hope. From the depths of despair. From the depths of despair, hope found its way. It's just like freaking Kaiji. It's just every time I pulled, you just hear Zawa. 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 Every time. I got an index down in 20 pulls. The original art is quit. Oh, wait, so this is not Niga. This is someone completely different. Damn, whoever did this is really good. And Nike. Yeah, probably took a considerable break after their Count to 9. Probably went to play Blue Archive. We're on chapter 6. Well, since I did manage to pull an index, Ryan sang, that means the stream is over, right? I mean, this is a little bit too soon now that I think about it. Honestly, I was expecting to fail. But that wouldn't be as fair to you guys, gals and pals, now would it? Nevertheless, we must prepare ourselves for whatever comes forward. Be it another nurse father or Walpurgis. Like, it's almost tempting. I could go to sleep early for once. Thank you everybody for stopping on by, hoping a wonderful time of watching. I am out of here. But nah, I wouldn't want to do that to you. Though I have been kind of sleeping at 4 in the morning or adjacent to that, so maybe that might be the play, but that's that might be the suboptimal play here. On the Roblox Lobotomy Corp right now, and PE boxes are just dropping and not stopping. How to fix it? Well, I don't play Roblox, so I can't help you there. But whoever's in charge of that mod, you might want to reach out to them. The street? No. I'm just kind of pulling people's legs at this point. I mean, I did say to some degree, maybe on social media, that if I don't get Ryan Yisang, I would have to do the mirror dungeons, but since I did pull him, in the normal game, why did PE boxes drop? As far as like the count or like physically dropping? Because I'm kind of drawing a blank on the question. Though I think in some cases it could either be bad work. Some abnormalities do kind of take from it, or some ordeals. Or I think even some Clyfoth meltdowns too also affect the count of PE boxes. Mostly passively. But those are the only methods I will probably be familiar with as far as like them actively affecting your count. I know anything involving those clowns do drop PE box count, and also lower the meltdown or deterrence, so abnormalities break out. But I do also know some abnormalities take PE boxes from certain things. Thick bitch named Nene. Hey, what's good? What's good, Lottie? Is a thick bitch in thong sandals though? Okay, yeah, just to be fair, I'm just gonna do like one run. What if I'm doing well, I just came back from work. I just came back from work. That's all. I came back from work. I got myself a little situated. Sometimes do a bit of a decompression time before that. You just don't need to treat. But I scheduled this. I scheduled this, Lottie. Scheduled this. If anything, I'm more concerned about the people that are actually actively staying up to watch me too. But especially if people have school or any other obligations, that's bad practice. I should know. I've done it plenty of times when I was younger. I've had late nights like this. I think it probably got worse once I got to college. But then again, I did kind of schedule my class time, so it's much easier for me in order to just manage, and also kind of get away with probably sleeping around like midnight or so, especially when I'm doing like some extra work or studying. But I know for a fact that my sleeping habits have been abysmal ever since middle school, because I have done so many hours of playing games at night. I think the one major canon event as far as solidifying that was like the Battlefield Bad Company beta. Because Lord Almighty, I was like staying up until like 5 in the morning playing the damn game. I remember even clear as day too, that I came back from like, I think, what movie was it that I watched? Was it Shrek 2? I think it was Shrek 2. Once I got back from that with my dad, I remember immediately going to my Xbox 360, firing up the game, playing the hell out of it, and the next thing I know, I looked at the set-top box in the living room, and magically it was 4 to 5 in the morning. Yeah. I need divine intervention at some point. Now, I don't exactly sleep all that much, say for like 5-6 hours at most. it's very rare for me to actually get 8 hours of sleep unless I'm just exhausted. And even then, even when I'm exhausted, I can barely even hit 8 hours. Maybe like 7 or 6.5 at most. But my work schedule makes it to the point where if I have something like coffee or anything in order to keep me awake, or if I end up falling asleep at work, I just end up being wired once I get back home. So it's just very difficult for me to just go straight to bed. I even tried that when I had like a different kind of work schedule too, where I was working from 4 to 12. Like 4 to 1. Like I went straight to bed, like from my my friend's suggestion too. I did that for maybe a few weeks until like the schedule reverted back to the normal. But I think that actually made matters worse for me. Why, hello there, Miss Opalu VA. Wonderful timing indeed. I managed to get myself in quite a pickle with my promise. Let me give you a nice shout out. And to everybody that is coming from Opalu, my name is Otsdarva. I don't really have much of an intro as much as I used to before because of war reasons, but nice to meet you guys, gals and pals. Hope you're having a wonderful time, and I saw that you were mostly doing part 1 of Kanto 9. I just finished. Ah, nice. And yeah, boy, oh boy, part 1. It really just kicks into high gear too. Then once you get to part 2, you're in for a treat. You're in for an absolute treat, I can tell you that. So, hey, if anybody is coming from Opalu's community, and if you got some stuff to take care of or got some rest to catch up on, please do not hold yourself and stay too late. But if you want to stick around just for the little while, I'm just mostly going to be doing mirror dungeon stuff since I got my Rhine sang. I'm going to have a hard time pronouncing Rhine for a good hot minute, so forgive me. But all in all, you're welcome to stick around if you want to. Ryan. Well, butter my biscuit. I might as well just try to like wing it somehow. I'll just try to find a way somehow. But I was kind of talking about like my sleeping habits to some degree, how it just doesn't really exist as much, but I also was kind of joking about whether or not I want to end the stream because I managed to get him on whether or not I was going to do mirror dungeons, and lo and behold, he's here. So maybe it might be just yapping for the most part, but that wouldn't be fair to everybody else that might be coming in and all that good stuff. Did I make contracts with anomalies? Well, I think with some abnormalities you can contracts. Well, I guess it's more extracting the ego resources so you can make the suits and weapons, but as far as like contracts, I think the closest thing to it is just ego gifts. And it's like random chance too. Let me see if I get lucky. I might as well just burn all these tickets anyway, so I might as well have nothing in the tank. Maybe I might get lucky again, but measly. Yeah. Oh, that's that. All tapped out. let's also get our new ID. Our new ID. Measure it up. Uptide. And we can go above and beyond. Plus I have that level 60 ticket too. I can make it work. Bio signal identified. Beginning recording. So it's definitely decided to cause a wall because it is most likely. Oh yeah, they usually have like a very enticing ID before any Walpurgis. And it either is a toss-up between very meta or just absolutely stupid broken to some degree. For better or for worse. Now, let me get my... It's gonna be tough in order to try and like inflect like he's sound, but I do have Ryan down pat. You came too. We're dense overgrowth by the general jaw area. Dragon man. This one will do. Be not perplexed by the unfamiliarity of your surroundings. Your response is much more favored over a thrashing scream. Will you well embrace my entreaties? Oh. Excuse me. It seemed that a thrashing scream was more appropriate. You gotta use cruisers upstairs or something? What's up with the sudden violence? Kicking down the chair, stomping on me. What's the point of... You have known such fickleness, as this demonstration must have reminded you. It is simply what it is. These prescripts. Concepts that are hardly the sort that answers demands for understanding, even if its truth even lies in the realm of fathomability. Right. I see what's going on here. So, that wasn't how I was supposed to resolve the weaving the gliding thread prescript. I always knew that this day would come, but... Indeed. You remain remarkably composed in spite of the circumstances. Seeing enough fellows around me who croaked while under index protection, you know. I say I had a good run, comparatively speaking. Speaking of which, aren't you proselytizing proxies supposed to wear the white cloak? Are there exceptions to that dress code or something? As I am neither, exception is no apt explanation for my attire. Now, let us proceed. So this is it for me. Go on. Do your job. I'm not gonna make this hard for you. Others try to make theirs just last just a little longer. But they all met the same end anyway. It doesn't matter. Though the peace with you which you face, the imminent inevitability is indeed intriguing. As much as I wish to engage in further dialogue, we are approaching the hour. You look so horny here. Now I just can't stop thinking of that one Kakegurui edit of Ryan. But I think it is also pretty much working too because of tired eyes. Well, the tired eye. The gleaming look. The well-dressed man right before you with white gloves ready to just... Oh, it's just gonna be a whole menagerie of different adjectives I could probably fit in, but it's not gonna be enough in order to just describe what could possibly lead to such infatuations of this caliber of person. And it always starts with someone being tied to a chair, no less. Thing is all the fan fiction. So be it. It seems that I'm not alone in finding your attitude intriguing. You have about 15 more minutes. No, 23. Hermes has gauged that the worth of your existence is increasingly meaningful. Meaningful? How? To whom? Well, what else could it possibly be but the city itself? Oh, it's gonna be a very funny thing once I actually get back to doing that on Library of Ruina. Meeting that particular person again. For every prescript written is written by the will of the city. Okay, so this is giving me some extra time. Just enough to read another pulp magazine. Still don't see how that changes anything when I'm tied to a chair inside this dang basement dungeon. The city's flow works in mysterious ways. Its intent and will conveyed yet veiled up from us. So why not, instead of squandering this precious evanescence? Wake me up and can't wake up and save me. On such trivial contemplations. Take a trip down memory lane with me. Is that what the prescript told you to do? In the absence of justification for secrecy, I shall reply, indeed. My prescripts are swift in both the intervals by which they are relayed, and by which they vacillate. I'm learning some more SAT words. Hooray. Such dithering makes their execution a rather serpentine affair. That is why I maintain a collection of sundry people in this basement. Then I might need to select one of them with particular attributes that the prescript demands I find. Indeed, even such preparedness seems to have been ordained by the will of the city. For the collection somehow consists only of those who have defied the prescripts of the city. What's your point? That you're keeping this butcher shop of people down here because the city asked you to do it? That's it? That is what I believe to be true, yes. Unless I be cast into I accidentally skipped. Unless I be cast as not but an insane murder kidnapper. Some of them are children in here. It cannot be helped. But the prescript is indiscriminate in its demands. How did little kids like them even end up snaring themselves in this index web? I hope my little girl will get to live a life where she won't have to associate with the likes of you. You have a daughter? Yeah. Celebrated 5th birthday just a few days ago. I understand now. Sounds like you got one yourself. I did. She passed away, I assume. You assumed correctly. She was torn limb from limb before my eyes. That's horrible. Just how? In truth, in the moment of witnessing her demise, no anger, no sadness swept me. Those tides await until every affair has been taken care of. Let the eyes catch the glimpse of the empty bed and the untouched gift box whose ribbons are still tied like a butterfly. The tides await until the body lays itself upon the couch. The eyes blankly yet ceaselessly glued to an empty spot in the ceiling, then it comes. Just could have possibly... Well, I suppose that's a city for you. I mean, I remember someone like alluding this might be Callisto that did kill his family. Probably torn apart the same way how a certain someone's wife got torn apart by the pianist. Funny how the arts is usually the one thing that leads to someone else's death. in this city, no less. If it's not music, it's structural. I suppose I'll die a happy man, knowing that by my death, at least my family will be safe. Feeling to protect those you were supposed to keep safe. That kind of loss rips out everything inside and leaves nothing behind. No, the husk. The empty husk yet remains. Must have been a rainy season. Constant drizzle suffocating the air. Musty air. Gray room. A bit large for one person. Are you reading that from somewhere? They ain't no mind. Now then, where had I left off my account? Don't remember. We're speaking of the emotions that follow your daughter's death. If you can lock people up like this and carry the priest without any hindrance, you gotta be one of the strongest fighters in the city. So, did you manage to avenge your daughter? No. I see. I suppose it only makes sense that your enemies must have been equally formidable if they felt safe enough to go after your family. That is not the case. I simply abstained from delivering vengeance. What? So you held back on avenging your family? Out of some noble rationalization? The utility of revenge, huh? It's impressive in its own way, but still. There's no labyrinthine profundity in my words. I simply said I abstained from taking revenge. I was occupied by sundry labors which Hermes guided me. In truth, revenge had no crevice in which to take root, as the briefcase came to me as would a multitude of raindrops after the passing of my family. My becoming of a star of the city was not my intention. It was perhaps the result of leaving the southern Zwei half crippled. Perhaps that drew too much attention. In truth, revenge only begets more revenge. Which is why, you know, there's something wrong with the way you're telling your story. You sound awkward. So you're reading from a script. Or are you just reading whatever your precept tells you to? Well, I'm afraid I do not see the necessity for an answer. You said earlier there was no need to hide anything. Now you're changing your tune just like that? Just the way your prescripts so often do, huh? Sorry for what exactly? That's a case in point. Anyone who knows the joy of having a daughter, no parent could possibly speak or act as you do. Not after a loss like that. You lost your child. Apple of your eye. You're laughing? That I once had a beloved wife and daughter is true. And though I lost a child, it is true that I've forgotten a child. Or perhaps I ought to phrase it in reverse. Sick bastard. It is still far from sufficient. I must recount the tale of my daughter further. Just kill me and be done with it. Listening to this sick story was driving me crazy fear for our own daughter. Is your daughter possessed of abundant talent? Any father naturally might flatter himself that his child is gifted in all things. Yet I assure you, mine is unique. Tell me, you have heard of the Time Vault, have you not? In any age, the education of a child has been both burden and concern to the father. The sweet father has decided not to spare the whip for the good of our darling daughter. We drove a spiral stake into the body of our beloved puppy and promised it would be spared should she complete her homework with flying colors. The puppy, of course, was placed safely within the Time Vault, where temporality is indefinitely deferred. The so-called shock therapy, as many term may term that specific direction of pedagogy. Do you know Danganronpa by any chance? I do, but I haven't played it. Or I've played a little bit of it, but I haven't really continued any further. But I may revisit it at some point. Are you sure you're in the right mind? What the hell do you mean, fathers? Are you saying you're not the only one? My darling daughter, being the clever, bright child she is, returned after swiftly completing her homework with nothing short of excellence. I'm compelled to say that the killing was faster, quicker than any of us had expected. I am indeed proud of her. And so we opened the vault and returned the puppy, still impaled by the spiral that turned not once since the animal was placed in the safe. And with that my daughter discerned the revelation that the time of one's life, too, may be deferred within the confines of the vault. When she realized that it could serve as a sanctuary she could use to hide from us whenever she so wished. The new daughter I've acquired personally is also rather talented, but she's not the wondrous aptitude to perceive time, nor will she ever attain it. I cannot help but find myself wondering when my darling daughter will come home to me. Pray, have you naught to say? I am allotted 7 minutes of paternal pride to extol my darling daughter. An ideal dialogue requires a parity. 5-5 is the ratio of the trading of words that most desirable. Lest you speak. Be rot alive before you die, you psycho. This has always been a vile place, but even that pales in comparison to scum like you. Just you wait. One day, some piece of trash just as sick and twisted as you is gonna come for you and leave you a stinking corpse in a gutter somewhere. Foreshadowing is a narrative device. Then is then, and now is now. There ought to have been some 3 minutes remaining. It seems Hermes has obtained the desired reaction sooner than expected. To reduce such a length of a weapon, stabbing and killing the target before I could so much as swing it. I'd like to hear more about your 5-year-old daughter. It did stir a tender string in my heart with the recollection of my past daughter. As a little laughter escaped betwixt my lips. All my life, I've lived believing myself to be someone who moves only as the waves carry him. Yet, perhaps I desire to provoke you thus, to compel you into a raging fury and have you meet your demise within its roars. It then is then, and now is now. It's much cleaner, and also it seems less nihilistic. It seems less nihilistic, but still has a bit of emptiness behind it too. Almost like it's deterministic. But I guess that's his way of like defying the prescripts to a certain extent. Because if the prescript told him to say that this is this and that is that, then yeah. But I guess he's just exercising his own little bit of agency to some degree. And Hermes didn't catch on to that. Yes, for all one knows, I could have been a yearning of my own, as the prescript would have been executed even without resorting to the means as such as this. Time to welcome back Miss Don Quixote now, is it? Then I must employ a gentler manner of speech. Let's see. My first words to her should be, has aught gone awry? You look as though you are sunk beneath heavy gloom. Elimination of biosignal confirmed. End recording. Upload complete. And another one claims the basement. now. Jeez, I didn't know that I had that many shards. Now I look at it. And I have plenty more where that came from too. Alright, and let's get you leveled up to max. But look at this beauty. 9 freaking coins. 9 coins. Just imagine ripcord in that shit. Okay, so I guess I can probably do one run since we have time. Okay, do I also have anybody? Yeah, let me. I don't have. I guess I could probably go 7 association just for passive. Just take the time to run, but you try to force it with guard and holding other people back. But yeah, I think it is. You have to like commit to it to a degree. You have to commit as much as possible in order to like hold back just enough so you have Lacrimosa available. Because I've seen it hit extremely hard, especially against the likes of like Leihang. But this is going to be a father-daughter outing. I don't need favor, then I'd be like considering that it is. I can go Red Order and Grandeur. And since this is normal, we could just kind of like bullshit around. Get a Winter Nightmare. We can also get Poise and get an Endorphin Kit. And Nebulizer. Father-daughter outing. Now it makes me wonder what would happen if we actually did fight Ryan with Sora. How much of a different fight that could have been. Star Shard.
이번에도 치령의 뜻은 본인과 같군.
실수일지 의도일지
저희를 헤아릴 수 없다면 그 용도를 예측할 수 없게. このまま行けば敵を食い止められます。
Stop stabbing her. Stop.
필연적. 절대적.
옳다.
멈춰.
아까 방망 맞고 이노시오랑 해도 괜찮다.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
And he clashes pretty high too. He hits like a truck.
아프잖아. 스트레스가 저 멀리 날아가는 소리 안 들리나요?
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
차포잡이라.
He legit hits like a truck.
움직임이 더 좋구나.
무섭지.
어릴 땐 몰랐어. 왜 엄마가 삼촌들이랑 말도 못 섞게 했는지.
어?
그 외부 강사들
그대는 어디까지
손가락
가고
안에서도
있을지.
내로라 하는 실력자들이었을 거야. 너희가 보여준 혹은 더 대단한 기술을
이게 심장.
And gone down for the count.
이게 심장이.
와, 엄청난 공격이었어. 기념할 만한 걸. 지금 완전
Oh, there we go.
좋아, 지령에게 불확실한 것은 없네.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지. 이게 심장이.
미래를 과거와 같이. 지금처럼 엄마와 함께 이곳저곳을 다니며 많은 기억을 쌓아줘.
Interesting.
언젠가 그 중에서 가장 멋진 곳에 나를 데려갈 수 있게.
Yeah, let me grab some others so I don't end up accidentally getting
고통 없이
these two,
지식을 얻지
well,
못한다는
mostly Don getting
거야.
killed. You can never be too careful. Especially in these
주님께서 너희에게
circumstances.
거는 기대가 크더군. 최선을 다해라.
주군께서는 사소한 실수로 책 잡지 아니하시니
직접
너무 긴장하지 말고 있는데.
Always gotta make amends somehow.
시원한 스윙! 어디서 스트레스가 저 멀리 날아가는 소리 안 들리나요?
어두운 무지를 열어줬죠.
In the bag you go. Go.
このまま行けば敵を食い止められます。
83 Cleford meltdown. 83. That doesn't even sound normal.
좋구려.
味方が優勢です。今こそ
That doesn't even sound normal in game too.
어두운 무지를 열어줬죠.
차포 맞는 거야. 예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
이게 심장이 멈춰.
지금처럼 엄마와 함께 이곳저곳을 다니며
Hmm.
많은 기억을 쌓아줘. 언젠가 그 중에서 가장 멋진 곳에
83 Cleford
나를 데려갈 수
meltdown.
있게.
I mean, assuming this is the whole Roblox thing, I can't really say. Because I don't know how that mod or that particular map functions too. Might have like their own kind of rule set, if anything. So it's a wild swing of a guess. Okay, now let's see. Dimensional recycle bin, skeletal corruptness. Grab some of that. Done, you can get some ice cream. All for your troubles. See, now she's happy. Skill flex tremor, trim potency, count. I'll hold off on that for now, but I can probably level some stuff. Mainly put my attention towards the nebulizer. Maybe Elytra. Now for our boss situation.
이번에도 치령의 뜻은 본인과 같군.
Oh, roast banner.
오, 기운이 솟는다, 단테. 가서 빨리 때려눕히자고. 예측할 수 없게.
And this person's gonna get deleted in a matter of seconds. Just watch.
흔들려. 정해진 운명이라네.
This is the poor step that got pretty broken in half.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
Ow.
교환.
I thought my dodge was actually gonna kick in, but nope, never mind.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
필연적. 흔들려. 정해진 운명이라네.
Everybody's just getting their backs broken. Ow, ow. Not that you tool.
이게 심장.
좋아해. 지금처럼
Now, why you also gotta pop off in the moments where the fight ends?
많은 기억을 쌓아줘.
Please, just understand timing. Your dad's dying out here.
세상에서 가장 멋진 곳에 나를 데려갈 수 있게.
Ornamental horseshoe. Late Puma's tattoo. I guess we could probably do Late Puma since we do have pride. Hitting an enemy with a single coin or pride to finish skill. Yeah. Thought there might be a chance we could get that. Go for the caution. And then we can move on. I think we could just grab someone else for a resource. Alright, I forgot this is normal, so I could actually pick everybody.
점수 준비 끝.
Like, it's been so long since I've ever done anything normal difficulty that it's just kind of thrown me for a loop here.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
We've been conditioned to do so much of MDH that it's just
포잡이라. 예상한 것보다 움직임이 더
it feels weird. I guess it also depends on how deep in the mines we've been going from time to time.
실수 있지, 의도 있지.
그대는
저희를
어디까지
헤아릴
가고
수 없다면
있을지.
그 용도를 고민하는 것이 상책이지.
And after all, this isn't supposed to be more of a challenge and more or less the testing ground for certain things. If you want to like try out certain skills and see if that uptime is absolutely worth it or not.
이게 심장. 너무 세게 맞은 건
지금처럼
아니니까.
엄마와 함께 이곳저곳을 다니며
어디서
많은
스트레스가 저
기억을
멀리 날아가는
쌓아줘.
소리 안 들리나요?
언젠가 그 중에서 가장 멋진 곳에 나를 데려갈 수 있게.
And we move on ever forward.
DH의 교리에 따라 행할 뿐.
At this point, I could probably just win rate. But that would be no fun, now would it? I want to cause destruction.
숨겨둔 수를 드러낸 모양이구나.
I crave violence in a more artistic way. But I can't do that at the moment, now can I? Okay, maybe I can. It'll be like the waves.
이 또한 지식이 되도록.
Nice.
너무 세게 맞은 건 아닌데.
정해진 운명이라네.
종원, 조명이 전멸하는 저곳으로.
Hey, better
모든 것은
swing.
저곳일 거다.
Oh yeah, I forgot that this accumulate charge too.
이게 다친 지성에
Right now, we actually have
지령에게 불확실한
timing.
것은 없네.
저희를 헤아릴 수
예측할
없다면
수 없게.
And the consequences be damned.
것이 상책이지.
It's a shame that they're all gonna die.
심장
우와, 이거 완전 삼촌들이랑 공허대 같았어. 지금처럼 엄마와 함께 이곳저곳을 다니며
Never to do anything
많은 기억을
with that
쌓아줘.
forest ego.
언젠가 그 중에서
It must be the
멋진
most ultimate blue balling thing imaginable. Just having your super powerful form, but never get a chance to use it because everybody just dies before that even happens. It's like Goku just beating someone down in like base form and never even get a chance to like transform to Super Saiyan. It has to be disappointing. It just makes you think of Invincible. I thought you were stronger. I thought you were stronger. I mean, you put up a fight, yes, but you would have at least handled a punch or two. But no, we just have to just remember in the back of our heads, this is just normal. This is normal after all.
DH의 교리에
The
따라
stakes are
행할
always
뿐.
going to be buttery, no matter how hard you try not to.
숨겨둔 수를 드러낸 모양이구나.
그대는 어디까지 각오했을지.
But the fact that he's just hitting this hard alone is just funny enough to me. I mean, if oh,
학교에서 안
we actually
지령에게 불확실한 것은 없네.
we actually got a chance. Berserker Barrage.
삼촌들이랑 공허대 같았어.
사실 완료.
무언운정.
아까 방망 넣고 의무실로 간 혈들이 괜찮을까요, 대신이? 머리에 멍이
오자 터뜨려주자.
그런데 너 진짜 그럴 리가? 속상당이에요.
합리적인 주비. 미래를
There we go.
가져야겠지.
지금처럼
That's my
엄마와 함께
girl.
이곳저곳을 다니며 많은
You're doing
기억을
wonderful, sweetie.
쌓아줘.
Keep up the good work. Maybe someday you might be rewarded for further with some more ice cream. Or something. Maybe a lot of vanilla ice cream, if anything. Oh, this is normal. I just gotta keep that in mind. This is normal. I don't have to just prepare for hard mode. They ain't got shit on me. Provide disposal. Central command. Trauma shield. Take it. Oh, nice. Reduce SP damage from enemies. Reduce sinking damage. Okay, now we can enhance further. Maybe I could sell something so I could actually. Yeah, we do that. And then we can swap Gregor with G Corp. We actually have some passive healing too. And maybe. Now let's take a look what we got. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to pay a little bit more if we're gonna get more than one of them.
이번에 읽어줄 동화책은 이것으로.
Now let's make it work. We gotta cook.
저거 뭐 하려는 거지? 예측할 수 없게.
Bro, come on. Let's be serious here. Oh, already?
혈압과 정의 이름으로 지금 이곳에 등장!
지령에게 불확실한 것은 없네.
이렇게 숨소리도 내지 말고 숨어 있어야 해.
예측할 수 없게.
우와, 지금 완전 삼촌들이랑 공허대 같았어.
Try again. Try again. Oh, you actually hit.
나갈
Okay, I guess it's serious time.
어릴 땐 몰랐어. 먹혀버렸어. 왜 엄마가 삼촌들이랑 말도 못 섞게 했는지. 그 외부 감수도 손가락 안에서도 내로라 하는 실력자들이었을 거야. 너희가 보여준 혹은 더 대단한 기술이 매번 엄마에게 가르쳐줬거든.
Well, this is scene illustrated by Don. Yeah.
정보다도 푸른 달, 사랑보다 붉은 달.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지. 여섯째.
It's already bypassing the shield pretty well. Piddly shit. Power of the sword.
敵に対して大きな打撃を与えました。아프잖아.
Uh-oh.
운명 속에 파묻힌 그대의 이름을 걸고 나 여기서 빛을 맹세한다.
Okay, maybe I was a little bit too cocky with this.
이제 타이밍 끝까지 시간이 얼마 남지
고작 이런 걸로
않았습니다.
길을 끈적거리지.
Maybe I was a little bit too cocky.
그래도
아니,
너무 조급해하지 않았으면.
너희
Remember my couth? Not here. At least not here yet.
너희가 생각한 것보다 더 즐길
저거
거야.
뭐 하려는 거지?
예측할 수 없게.
You're good. Oh shit.
좋아요. 사랑과 정의의 이름으로 지금 이곳에 등장.
지령에게 불확실한 것은 없네.
선물을 준비했어요?
직접 만드십니까?
제가 만든 멋진 요술이고 어떻게
Oh, teardrops.
어디까지 가고 있을지.
정의의 이름으로.
미래를 과거와 같이
혈액발을 맛있게
Right
먹으면
now, the sword gimmick.
지가 서려 있는 모습이 흡족합니다.
벗어날 수 없는 저건 화장한 거야.
네? 그게 정말입니까?
혈액과는 맛없어.
It might be better to just keep on clashing.
예측할 수 없게.
You won't defeat.
대응 완료.
생각보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
Ow. Help.
아프잖아.
내가 수싸움에서 이겼던
Alright, let me try it one more time.
이런 걸로 길이 끊어.
And I'm just probably gonna have to run a full set because it's
지글이 얄밉게
not really working
너희를
as I thought it would.
너만 하겠나?
연결된 끈은 너희가 생각한 것보다 더 질길 거란다.
カンタさん、なんだかただならぬ気配を感じます。
Yeah, I'll deal with that.
예측할 수 없게.
I mean, thanks to the unlock, it does kind of give me a bit of an edge. Oh, sweet pushes, that actually hurts.
좋아해.
사랑과 정의의 이름으로 지금 이곳에 등장!
지령에게 불확실한 것은 없네.
깜짝 선물을 준비했어요?
직접 만든 옷입니까?
제가 만든 멋진 옷을 입고 어트랙션을 즐겨보세요.
예측할 수 없게.
정의의 이름으로
미래를 과거와 같이.
혈액발을 맛있게 먹었나 보군. 투지가 서려 있는 모습이 흡족합니다.
벗어날 수 없는 저건 화가 난 거야.
네? 그게 정말입니까?
뭐 혈액과는 맛없을까?
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
정의의 이름으로
이게 심장.
エリートオペレーター並みの腕前です。
I'm gonna rip through the shield if I have to.
아프잖아.
Alright, playtime's over.
기억할지.
Now give me.
으이, 그러니까 거기서 이렇게 피했으면 됐잖아.
Hold my tears. A lot of this mission is being geared towards her. I'm pretty sure Dawn's gonna die. Might as well grant some protection anyway.
정의보다도 푸른 자여, 사랑을 땅보다 붉은 달.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지. 이제 완료. 그게 이게 심장이야.
우와, 지금 완전 삼촌들이랑 고모네 같았어.
이 스며들 듯한 비. 우산이 새지는 모르겠어.
Get those protections come in handy. Dude,
운명 속에 파묻힌 그대의 이름을 걸고
I'm gonna laugh if
빛을 맹세한다.
Furiosa actually does come around.
敵が優勢です。状況を
God.
今一度把握し直さなければ。
Yeah, that's better.
예측할 수 없게.
Thanks for some water on hand.
대응 완료. 우와, 엄청난 공격이었어. 기념할 만한 걸.
I'm a smooth criminal. You can't touch me.
자금하겠네.
우리 앞을 막는 증오스러운 존재들에게 나와 그대의 힘을 합쳐 위대한 사랑의 힘을 보여줄 것을! 아까 방방일 때 음료수 검사들이 괜찮지 않으시나요? 머리에 너무 좀 그렇다더라. 그런데 너 생각보다 진짜 소중하다. 그럴 리가?
그대는
손방망이에요.
어디까지 가고 있을지.
Not even a chance. But I'll show you my anger in full with the photo finish.
시원한 걸.
엄마와 함께 이곳저곳을
Didn't get the
다니며
distortion blade, but that's fine with me.
언젠가
I just had to pop off just a little bit.
중에서 가장 멋진 곳에 나를 데려갈 수 있게.
My power +1. Nothing's level over 3. Move on to the next floor. So let's get our
고통 없이 지식을 얻지 못한다나 뭐라나. 쟤네 고기라도 먹은 것처럼 기운이 솟잖아.
the Grapes of Wrath. Make things look like overblown parts.
어두운 무지를 열어줬지.
対して大きな打撃
지식을
を与
마저
えました
겸양하라.
엄마는 무기라면 뭐든 잘 다뤘어. 그중 제일 뛰어난 게 검이었고.
Oh, just constantly hitting the edge.
맞는 거야.
With these I can't really say because I haven't really encountered nothing there, nor had access to our corp yet. So, like, you have to understand, I haven't really gotten too far into Lobotomy Corporation.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
But if you feel like you're in like a panic situation where you can't really afford to have your employees down there, then our corp is probably an ideal play.
여기 심장.
But don't expect it to be like a cure-all situation too.
직접
와, 엄청난 공격이었어. 기념할 만한 걸. 예측할 수 없게. 하! 필연적. 절대적.
너무 세게 맞은 건 아닙니까?
시원한 스윙! 스트레스가 저 멀리 날아가는 소리 안 들리나요?
무지하니까 맞는 거야.
Yeah, you just also gotta keep in mind, if I remember correctly, our corp does friendly fire your clerks too, so you do have to keep them out of the way. You do have to keep them out of the way. Otherwise, it's not gonna be a pretty sight.
여기 심장. 바비큐알.
지금처럼 엄마와 함께 이곳저곳을 다니며 많은
They said they do their jobs. Come hell or high water, somebody's gonna get shot in smithereens.
멋진 곳에 나를 데려갈 수 있게.
Well, you better tell your clerks to just get out of the way then. Pass it. Mental corruption boosting gas and leaked enkephalin.
이번 선택은 옳았다. 그러나 다음에도 오를지는 모르는 것이다.
Both sinking. Definitely needs that. It was one less SP when an ally was SP did their own base attack skill effect. Groovy.
이번에도 치령의 뜻은 본인과 같군.
My oh my. More
숨겨둔
grapes.
수를 드러낸 모양이구나.
직접 알게 하면
지식을 마주하고 겸양하라.
완벽한 한방. 시원한 걸. 정해진 운명이라네. 엄청난 공격이었어. 기념할 만한 걸.
TSO alone.
초월 지령에게 불확실한 것은
Hmm.
없는 나한테 가서 빨리
I mean, the
때려눕히자고.
times that I did run into Silent Orchestra, it was never fun to deal with because of two things. It's very fickle, and once it breaks out, you're on a very short time window to actually suppress the damn thing.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
직접
And once the movement is over, it takes all of your energy too. So it leaves you in a very tight bind, no less.
날아가는 소리 안 들리나요?
얼얼하지? 정신 못 차릴 거야.
Especially if it's a high amount of energy, no less.
잠깐 저리 대.
敵は深手を負っています。
어두운 무지를 위해
But as far as like management concerned, I guess the best thing you can do is put someone with a good amount of resistance towards white damage, since that's what it does during its work. Preferably someone that's in like level 5 category of employee levels. And pray they actually get good work out of it.
엄마와 함께 이곳저곳을 다니며 많은 기억을 쌓아줘. 언젠가
Just pray.
그 중에서 가장 멋진 곳에 나를 데려갈 수 있게.
That is all I can say. Like if I do run into Etna to Silent Orchestra again, I probably have a much better idea on what to do if I have some more ego gear that would resist white damage. So maybe, just maybe, there might be a chance. Just run it back. I'm pretty sure having an left tier will probably be a much easier choice. Spring, that's good. Tangled bones. Definitely need that.
이번에도
And let's see if this works out.
본인과 같군.
누가 화났을 땐 이렇게 숨소리도 내지 말고 숨어 있어야 해.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
우와, 지금 완전 삼촌들이랑 공원에 같았어.
와, 엄청난 공격이었어. 기념할 만한 걸.
Ugh.
결정. 해제. 좋아, 지령에게 불확실한 것은 없네.
괜찮을까, 글씨는? 머리에 멍이 좀 들었다더라. 그런데 너
This will be enough. I'll take the karmic.
예측할 수 없게.
손방망이에요.
저건 물병 아니야?
아니지. 물병은 어트랙션과 많이
차포잡이라. 예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나. 일찍 끝나겠구나. 이런 걸 보면 단축의 예술. 끝을 알 수 없던
그대는
엄마가
어디까지
선택.
가고 있을지.
운명적인 지금 미래를 각오하고
Alright, next wave.
거미집에서의 생활, 내가 겪어야 했을 기다림. 뭐 짧게 끊어내고 싶었을 텐데.
Like that.
예측할 수 없게.
It's one that's about to explode too, so we can probably focus our attention on that once this is done.
効果的な攻撃でした
그대
너무 세게 맞은 건 아닙니까?
운명적인 죽음을
Yes, yes.
예측할 수 없게. 운명적인
Gouge it out.
敵に対して大きな打撃を与えました
Offset that. Offset that.
그대는 어디까지 각오했을지.
엄마는 무기라면 뭐든 잘 다뤘어
어째
그중
완료.
제일 뛰어난 게 검이었고
Yes.
해금하겠네.
Now double team.
그대는 어디까지 각오했을지.
운명적인 죽음일세.
Alright, now let's see.
특별할 것이라고는 없었어.
Okay, let's keep our generator.
어릴 땐 몰랐어 왜 엄마가 삼촌들이랑 말도 못 섞게 했는지 그 외부 강사들 손가락
minus
안에서도
SP.
내려놓는 실력자들이었을 거야 너희가 보여준 혹은 더 대단한 기술을 매번 엄마에게 가르쳐줬거든
그대는 어디까지 각오했을지.
대행 완료.
유효하구나.
Yeah, I forgot we can hit extremely hard for
헉
very understandable reasons. This thing's gonna die in a matter of seconds.
판도는 유리하나 교만하면 뒤집어지는 법.
예측할 수 없게.
그래서 어쩌라는 거지?
경계. 정말로요?
적의 날개를 꺾었구나.
어트랙션이 끝나면 꼭 주위에서 상품을 받아가셔야 합니다.
Look at that aura farming, man.
딸아이가 이 상처를
모자를
기억할지.
쓰고 있는 지금처럼
방망이
엄마와 함께 이곳저곳
Yep, I got Ryan sang,
많은 기억을
and I'm a very
쌓아줘.
happy customer.
언젠가 그 중에서 가장 멋진 곳에 나를
How many pulls did it
데려갈
take?
수 있게.
Yes. Yes. But seriously, it did take at least 2 10 pulls and maybe 7 single pulls. And if I still disposable thing, nope, I don't have anything to really give as far as advice for there because I haven't really gotten too far with more of the mechanics available in the later days, so I can't really say much. All I can really say is I don't know. I apologize for not being much of a help, but I can't really give much advice for anything that I haven't really encountered yet. Especially at the pace that I'm going with the Lobotomy Corporation anyway. I don't want to be disingenuous in giving information I don't really have a grasp on.
어두운 무지를 열어줬지.
혈액반은 맛없지.
지식을 마주하고 겸용하라.
깨달음을 얻으셨군.
모자를 쓰고 있는 향기에겐 방망이 대신 풍선 칼이 정답이에요.
Because the last thing I want to be is to service anybody with giving wrong information.
너무 세게 맞은 건 아닙니까?
초월, 지령에게 불확실한 것은 없네.
어디서 스트레스가 저 멀리 날아가는 소리 안 들리나요?
어두운 무지를 열어줬지.
지금 완전 삼촌들이랑 고모대 같았어.
Your puny fist will not be able to penetrate liquid metal alloy.
엘리베이터 오페라 사람이 나오자 말です.
Looking at her F-word's ego, maybe there was also a possibility where he could have had claw weapons too. Just a thought. Just imagine Ryan with claws.
엄청난 공격이었어.
Or maybe some sort of Kusarigama, whatever. I mean, the dude legit has Kite's weapon anyway, so you might as well just go to sky's the limit with whatever weapon combinations he can come up with.
오작 터뜨려주지.
눈부기 심장이 잠깐 저리되기.
Oh, Werner's here.
무뭉쳐.
이루어질 수 없는 희망, 추락해 흔적조차 남지 않은 희망, 모두 나의 바람이었듯이.
Make her focus her attention on Werner a little bit more.
도움일 테지.
이 또한 지식이 되고
눈부기 심장이
운명적인
And there goes little bro.
한눈 팔지 마세요. 옛날은 당신에게 파도는 반드시 밀려올 테니.
옳다.
미래를 과거와 같이. 방금 전에는 굉장했다고.
직접 알겠습니다.
이걸 인정할 걸?
포장이야.
이게
예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
금방 끝내고 버스로 들어갈 수
예측할 수
있겠다.
없게.
이게 심장이
Good.
지금처럼
잠깐
엄마와 함께 이곳저곳을
And
다니면
those I guess to the sweepers, that's pretty much a done deal. Now I just gotta do it 2 more times.
그 중에서 가장
네.
멋진 곳에 나를 데려갈 수 있게.
We're pretty much over and done with, right? Change the
보았는가?
loyalty.
치령은 절대적이라네.
Don't need to get into that many fights too. That's also air stride.
보았는가? 치령은 절대적이라네.
Grab our rags. Go get our riches. And we go. And we move. Though this could actually get really nasty real fast if we're dealing with the sweepers of all things.
이번에도 치령의 뜻은 본인과 같군.
But hey, it's not every day we have a parade.
혈액발을 맛있게 먹었나 보군. 주지가 서려 있는 모습이 흡족합니다.
저건 화가 난 거야.
네? 그게 정말입니까?
혈액과는 맛없으니까.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지
敵に対して大きな打撃を与えました。
오, 기운이 솟는다, 단테. 가서 빨리 때려 눕히자고.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지
Oh, it's such a wonderful time taking your daughter to a parade. Well, except when the locals get a little too rowdy.
아비 교환
敵は深手を負っています。
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지
I'm sorry, but you have to get away.
스며들 듯한 피
I can't afford my daughter getting hurt any further.
우와, 지금 완전 삼촌들이
Persistence. But it matters not.
옳다.
Oh, you guys!
나라이다 이 상처를 기억할지
敵が優勢です。状況を今一度把握し直さなければ。
With their fancy little cross slash. Cracking you saying? Oh. Oh my god, sweet, please. Maybe. Oh, the bleed.
이게 심장
Win rate? Maybe. Maybe not.
가서 의무실로 이송 주시오.
So let's not take the karmic consequence.
어디까지 가고 있을지
너무 세게 맞은 것 아닙니까?
He hits like a truck. Hits like a truck. Has high clashing. Probably the best possible identity to just really drain people's Walpurgis funds. And some people say he was gonna be potential man.
그러면 죄다 고기 조각이
The
들어가
ultimate
있는
potential
거야?
man.
더 좋은 수가 없나?
Fancy that.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
Truly reaches potential. Like I'm pretty sure he's gonna be really battle tested for hard mode or even extreme, if anything. But on base alone, he already hits like a truck. He just hits like a freaking truck. And for what is it worth, he better. Any nurse father ID should be hitting like trucks because it stars the cities.
손길 낭떠러지기나 다름없다.
허나 도착까지도 몇 걸음. 채워내어야
It should
후회가
be.
남지 않겠지.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지. 이게 심장이 잠깐 저릿했기에.
Smooth criminal. Smooth criminal. Smooth criminal.
너 괜찮은 거야? 피가 줄줄 흐르는데?
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
Even cracked coin doesn't really give a damn.
말만한 걸?
이게 심장이 잠깐
Cracked coin don't give a damn. And last but not least, we have 7 enemies.
私皆さんのことを信じています
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
And with no problem, I could just rip through the persistence easily.
엄마는 무기라면 뭐든 잘 다뤘어. 그중 제일 뛰어난 게 검이었고.
잠깐 저릿했기에.
And you know what the best part about it is, too? The best part about this ID? Everything he does. Everything he does. He's just serving cunt.
조구려. 이게 심장이 잠깐
정말 이게 전부야? 그 헤집어진 기억에 남은 감정이 진짜라면
Just serving it
이런 곳에서 꼴사납게 죽지
on a silver
말아야지.
platter.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지. 이게 심장이 잠깐 저릿했기에.
Look. The man is stylish. He is beauty. He is grace.
잠깐 저릿했기에. 그 슬픈 눈빛 더 조구려. 저쪽이라.
And it all ends here.
파도가 밀려 둥그려.
Look at him. Look at him.
완벽한 한방. 시원한 걸?
I gotta say, he's the full package. and then some.
지금처럼
But it
엄마와
also
함께 이곳저곳을 다니며
sets a very interesting precedent too.
언젠가
Like I mentioned before, if the nurse fathers are like this, then it's gonna be the most busted season imaginable. And it's gonna be hard for anybody to just try and save a 4 wall because of it.
완벽하게 수행되었지 않은가. 하지만 아직 기약.
That makes it all the more exciting.
그렇다면 여전히 난
And all the more terrifying all the same.
것도
I think we might have a bit of a path to carnage when it comes to people trying to go for their roles. It's gonna be an absolute path to carnage. I can say that without a shred of a doubt, one way or another.
야간 정도는 훈련장에서 습득.
But you can hear from me first. The moment that Valentina idea comes around, I'm gonna be wailing. Set $100 worth of lunacy. And then some. We are pulling like our lives are on the line. You've heard it here. But that's all for me. We got our Ryan saying, and
여전히도 참으로 북적스러운 공간이 아닐 수 없구려. 아, 동물.
we're done here. Thanks everybody for stopping on by. Hope you had a wonderful time with me, and we got our boy.
이곳은
We got our boy.
어머니 사는 집이야.
Or
그러니 필연.
yeah.
먹이
All it took was like a whole bunch of resources and single pulls.
나설 필요도 없고.
But hopefully we do get our
이런 편리한 삶에
hard mode next week.
나가야 할 이유가.
Honestly, I don't want to go through Mirror Dungeon again and again. Also, good luck in Apocalypse Bird. Kyoto. Your history. I know it's gonna be a long and arduous fight.